My crafty friends, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you decided to join me for a little crafty time. I hope you're crafting along with me. But today I'm doing another Christmas crafting video where I'm using our everyday ephemera to turn it into Christmas ephemera. So I have some Christmas things out here that I had on my table here that I said to myself, they were floating around like in my crafty bins. And I was like, I pulled it all out and I said, okay, I got to do something with these things. And most of this is from my Graphics 45 paper pad. It's what's left from it. This is a little printed piece. And these are things I cut out, these little ornaments I cut out of some scrapbook paper, pink scrapbook paper pad that I have. So, and I have some ribbon and my glue. Anyway, I was experimenting a little bit before the video, and I wanted to see what it would be like to tie a ribbon around. These are Rolodex cards. So I got like a 3x5 Rolodex card, and then the little ones that are, the smaller ones that are, how big are they? I don't know. About 2 inches, a little over 2 inches by 4. So 2 by 4. And so yeah, I took, the little notches that the Rolodex cards have, and I tied a bow around this one. I wanted to see how hard or finicky it would be. It was a little finicky. So yeah, but I got it done, and I kind of experimented a little bit to see, will it get in the way of putting something in if I make this into a pocket? And no, it doesn't. I mean, at least it doesn't right here. And then this one I wanted to try something a little different, so I just tied a bow with that same ribbon. And I just tied it, right here, separate bow, and glued it down. So I wanted to see. I mean, they're both cute, so it doesn't matter. And you could even staple it on if you didn't want to glue it or tie it. But I didn't want to staple it, so I went ahead and glued one, and just to see what it would look like. So we have one of each. And then, so on these, I don't know if I'll put a bow on there. Another thing I was thinking was what would it look like? Let's do it on this bigger one. What would it look like if I did something like this? Let's cut a piece. So what I was thinking was another way to add a little ribbon on here. We're going to add some of these little pieces in a second, but I thought, what would it look like if I just kind of like did this? Let's try it. See if we like it. So I would glue this on like this. I think that's cute. I like that. And you can do it with paper too, a strip of paper. Okay, so let's, do I want Fabri-Tac or art glare glue? Let's use some Fabri-Tac since it's ribbon and make sure it stays glued down. So I think let me put a little glue on here. So the ribbon's going to come out and be glued down here and here, I believe. I think I'm doing that right. And so we just kind of thread it through here. Oops. Thread it through. And then glue it down. Okay. So then we have a little trim there at the top. First step in converting it to, I mean, you don't have to do a trim at the top. You don't have to do anything at the top. You can just put a little something down here or wherever you want to put it if you want to make these into little pockets or some type of, I mean, they can just be a journaling card. They don't have to be a pocket. It could be a little journaling card or whatever. Anything you want it to be is what you can do. But, okay, so there's that one. Let's see. I'm trying to think of anything else. Let's put something so that let's try a solid red, because I got this one out too and I haven't used it on here yet. So let's try a solid red one. And let's do it the opposite way so that it goes like this. How do we like that? It's just like probably not very much of anything, but it is, well, that is kind of cute, isn't it? Yeah, let's do that. And I'm going to glue it in the back so that it stays put. So cut about right there. Got ribbon pieces on my fingers here. So I'm like, I got a little ribbon piece right there. So I felt like I couldn't cut that straight. Okay, I like that. It looked like a little, almost like a little belt or something. So that one does too. Let's see what this one looks like. So this will be the front. This will be the back. We'll put a little bit of glue here. Yeah, you know, so we like to pick up these Rolodex cards, don't we? And do things with them. Sometimes we just stick them in a pocket and then let y'all, whoever gets the journals, figure out what they want to do. Let's see, how was it like this? Sometimes we decorate them, sometimes we put them in a goodie pack. But they are fun to do things with. You know, figure out different... I like the unexpected, you know what I mean? You don't expect this to be a pocket, right? These weren't made to be pockets in journals or journaling cards or whatever. They were made for addresses and phone numbers on a Rolodex. Okay, that's cute. I like that. Even though it's just a little piece of red there, I like it. And they're all kind of different. Even though these two are both bows, they were put on in a different way. So let's see. Let me see. So I've got pieces. All right, so, okay. This one has a picture on it with the number 24. This is that, I wonder, you know what I'm thinking? This is a little printed piece. I didn't even think of this till right now. But there's a lot of gray here in the background, and this would look so much cuter if it was cut out. If I can cut real quick, I'll try to just kind of just quickly make a little round. I usually don't cut on video. I have everything cut out, but I literally did not think of it until just this moment that, hey, I can cut this out. So, trying to just make a quick little cut here. A little fussy, but not too fussy. If you know what I mean. It'll look cuter if it's shaped a little bit like that, I think. So, oh yeah, let's put it kind of in the corner. Oh, that does look cute. So much better than if it wasn't cut out, right? It didn't look like anything special, but now it almost looked like a sticker or something. Okay, so we got that, and let's see can we put anything along with that, or are we going to need to just, with what I have out here, I don't have a lot out here, so I kind of have limited myself a great deal. Haven't I? Yes, I have. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue that down. Of course, I can always get up and grab something. Oh, I have here's something else I left on my desk. A Christmas postage stamp. And I have a couple of those, but that's the only one I have right here. Okay, so that adds so much too, doesn't it? To the Rolodex card. Now it's quickly becoming a pretty cute little piece of Christmas ephemera. Okay, let's use this next. Maybe in combination with, I have my fabric out here still too. So I could almost add it to a piece of fabric from when I did clusters. This has a lot of red in it, and Santa's shirt, jacket, whatever that is. Santa's jacket. Let's see. Oh, here's a cute little green piece. It says ho ho ho. Oh, that's too busy. Let's see. Solid red piece. How about that? Maybe we can put it up here. Let's cut this. Did you hear my dryer? That was loud, and my door's closed. That was so loud. Did I really put my? Yes, I did. I put my pinky shears away, of course. I was trying to clean up a little bit at least so I could have a clear area to work on here. Okay, let's cut a good sized piece here of fabric. And then we'll use this along with it. Let's see. get some strings off of here. Okay, and then we'll just do something like this. I wonder if I could put 2 pieces on here. So there's a 24. Let's see, is there a number on this one? There's a 17 on that one. No, I don't think I can put another piece with that. Not another piece of this anyway. Unless I put another piece of fabric, I could do that. Like make a little cluster here right on the card. Let's see, we've got red. We got this gingham. Yeah, we got that gingham ribbon, don't we? We could put a little piece of gingham there. Just have something like that. Now, yeah, if I were going to use this as a pocket, got strings. Strings for days, sticking to my fingers. Let me get some of that off. Okay, so if I were going to make this a pocket, I would probably put it either in the middle of the page, bottom of the page, or I would put it in the one of the corners, depending on what page. So I probably would be better off putting it in the middle so I could go anywhere. So something like this. Okay, there we go. I was trying to decide where to put it. So let's actually use my normal cluster type, how I put clusters together. So I'm going to put a little staple here in the middle. So that holds those 2 pieces of fabric. Then I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and glue this down. If it were together, I would just put glue on the back too, same way, but I don't have it. I'm kind of just making it on the card here instead of pre-making it to put on something. But yeah, there we go. I'm kind of like right in the middle there. Then we'll put this little 24 here. And I want this good and solidly glued down on there. So I'm going to put glue all over this Fabri-Tac. Okay. Get that glued down right there. I think that's cute. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so there's one. And you can like make sure you glue all this down if you want to. I don't think it's really necessary. Like I could decide later when I put it in a drawer, I could be like, oh, I want to glue that down and then glue it down. But right now, I think it's totally fine just like that. This one, I feel like it needs more, but I'm going to leave it for now. Let's work on these 2. Let's see, what else do I want to use up? Some of these little pieces, but I don't know if these really go on here, and they're probably a little bit too big for this. And I don't know if they go, I would need something to join them together. And I don't think I really have anything, unless I put them with red fabric. And I wasn't really planning on using fabric on these. I wonder if I put them with a number, how would that look? Like put them with a red number, and that would kind of bring it together. They're a little bit big on here though, aren't they? They're a little big on here. Kind of taking up the whole thing. And how would they, see, it doesn't really go on here. So let's use the stamp. So let's cut this out a little bit more. Looks like I just ripped it off the envelope, which I did, is exactly what I did. Ripped it off the envelope wherever it came from. And so clean that up a little bit. And we'll make a little cluster with the stamp. And that's cute. I like that. Little decoration there. That is cute, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, let's glue this down. Let me see if I can use my art glitter glue on this one. Oh, I've got 2 layers there. Let's take this second layer off. I don't need that. I didn't realize there was another layer there. Okay, got some trash there. Okay. All right. So something like this. I'll put that down right there. And this is the one that's tied on. And then we'll go ahead and put some glue on here. Okay. Put this on here. I like it. I like it crooked like that too. I just have to deal with it when I put it on the on a page or something. If I use it as a pocket, like say this were the page, I just have to put it up above the bottom so that doesn't affect going over the bottom of the page if it bothers me at all. So yeah, that's cute. I like that. I like that one. I still feel like that one needs something, but I don't know what. And let's see, is there any small, this one's a little smaller, this little ornament. I wonder if I could put two of these on. Let's see, this is a bigger one. That's a bigger one. I don't think I want a Santa and a, no, what about a 25 and a 25, and no, that doesn't really do anything for me, that red. Here's a gold one, let's see this one. Oh, here's a green one too. That one doesn't do anything. Let's see. Let's see this green 22. That could be something. Do we need a third piece? I'm looking around my table here. Let's see. All right, so we're done with these two. Let's stack those up for a second. And just for color, I mean, I don't even have to really use the numbers. I could just use these as a cluster like this. See, I don't really have to let the numbers, I don't really care about the numbers. Like if they show, they show. If they don't, they don't. So let's just, that's a light blue. Let's see what it looks like with the red back here. I think that might bring it together with the red ribbon more. Yeah, I like that. Okay. That way I've used up some of these little pieces. Okay, let's do it. Let's staple these together as a little kind of beginning of a cluster. And then glue this on top like that. See, doesn't that look pretty? So this is these are all cardstock pieces, but you could do the same thing with paper. Papery pieces. If you have paper pieces from a book or something, wherever, maybe you printed something. Okay, so we're going to put this on here. Let's see, how do I want it on here? Let's turn it a little bit. Let's see if I can turn it a little bit before it dries, something like that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now we're going to glue it down. I think it should be okay with some art glitter glue. Right like that. Yeah, that's a little nutcracker, pink, from the pink paper pad. But we have the red and green behind it and the red ribbon. So it brings it, the red here and red here kind of brings it all together. So we have done it. We have made 4 Rolodex cards and used up some of my pieces, which I'm glad about. I still want to use these up on something. I would like to anyway. I don't know if I'll be able to before the Christmas crafting season is over. Oh, I didn't put anything else on here. You know what it needs? A word. What word would we like to put on here? I think we would like to put something like, let's see, we've got a Santa. Oh no, that's not a Santa. That's a little girl standing with her winter coat and a little hand muff thing to keep your hands warm. A Christmas tree. She's ice skating on a little lake. Okay. So, you know what I have here, and I say I need a word. I hate to try this on camera almost, but I might try it for you guys. It might be an epic fail. I might be throwing this one away. I hope not. But I have my puffy paint here. I have it in gold. I tried the gold. It doesn't show up that well, so I'm not going to put the gold on here, although I would love to do it in gold, but I'll use the black and we'll put a word here. Let's put the word Mary, because they're merry. Or joy. How about joy? Let's do joy. So, I don't know, I'm trying to think of Mary. I could probably write better because I do good M's. Joy, I think I can do a J-O-Y. I'm going to make it kind of big though, joy. And put it like right here, joy, the word joy. And then, so this will be a pocket. I'm just shaking this up a little bit. I'm not know if you're supposed to. I've only used this once on, does it say, oh, it does say shake well. Well, let's take it up because I haven't used it in a couple of weeks. I got it and I used it, and then it's been sitting for a couple of weeks. Okay. Shake well. Press tip to surface and squeeze gently. Replace cap when finished. Dry flat. 4 hours. So yeah, I did let the last one dry a lot to see. Do I have a scrap here? Let me see if I have a scrap in the trash. Or let me see if I have something I can write on before I start writing on here. Here's something right here. Just a kind of a thing I was using to write some notes on. So let's put the word, let's do a J and just see how it turns out. Can you see okay? We'll do just a J, practice J. Is that a J? Let's do one more. I put a little bit too much right there, but that would be okay if I did. Let's write the whole word joy. I didn't squeeze hard enough that time. That time too hard. That time not hard enough. Okay. It's like, yeah. I'm going to have to go slower. So you can go over a little bit if you need more. That's not too bad, right? And that was just practice. So let's do the real thing. Joy. Okay, let's try it. We're going for it. Oh, I'm nervous. Joy. I'm going to go slow this time. I did that a little fast. Okay. Joy. That didn't come out. You do want it to be a solid, it's puffy paint, so it's supposed to stand up off the page. So I'm going to go over this a little bit. I'm going to go over it all a little bit probably. Not all of it. This is good right here. This is perfect. But this is a little thin. Okay, so the Y is good. I'm going to leave it. Here's my O. And now the J. This piece is pretty good. I got a little bit too much right there. I don't know if I can wipe any off. If I wipe it off, I'm afraid it's going to smear, so I'm going to just leave that. Go over this part here. Okay, I hope that doesn't look too bad. This is only the second time I've used this, but I think it looks pretty cute. So you can draw little doodles and things with this too. I think I am going to try to get that a little bit there. Will it come off at all? Let's see, what else can I use to get it? I'm getting pain on my fingers now, but hold on just 1 second. I need a tissue. Just 1 second. Okay, guys. I should have left well enough alone. I kind of messed it up, and so I kind of wiped it off, and I put this little cluster over it. Just a piece of fabric and a snowflake. But we're still going to get the word joy on there. I have my my handy-dandy little label maker here. So we're going to punch out the word joy, J-O-Y. Make sure that's, it looks like it's on M. It's almost kind of like in the middle. Hopefully that's on the O. And we can get our word we want on here. J-O-Y. Okay. Is it on there? I think this might be, I might have to do this again. Let's see. I don't see the J. The J didn't make it. I'm going to do it one more time. I don't know why the J didn't make it on there. I've never had trouble with this thing. Okay, let's see. There's plenty. Maybe I just needed to pull some out. There we go. I put a little extra out by squeezing the trigger one more time. So now we have plenty of tape out. So let's try it again. J, O. I see the J now, so we're good. Y, that's what it was. I didn't have enough tape pulled out. Let me put one more. Oh, I have two J's now. Okay, let's cut it. And be done. I gotta cut the extra Y off of there. Let's see, where's the break? Where we put the, peel off the, okay, I can peel off the paper there. Let's cut off this extra Y. I'm having trouble today, aren't I? Not really, but you know how it is. If it's going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong when you're on video. Okay, so there's my little joy. Let's put a little extra glue on here. These are actually old vintage tapes that I got at an estate sale, so they're still sticky, but I still would like to put a little. So let's put the word joy right down here, because this is where the joy is happening, at the ice skating lake here. Okay, cute. Might need to put a little paper clip on there and hold that down, but is it flat? I think it is flat actually. Just looks puffy because it has, you know, the words stick up a little bit when you do them with the label maker like that. So there we go. That might be the best one yet, right? Even though I had a little trouble with it. Okay, so we made 4. That was fun. So here they are. I like all of them. Like these, we kind of almost pretty much filled up the space. This one has a little space where someone could write something there, so that would be cute. Somebody write a little note, or maybe they want to add something to it whenever I put it in a journal next year, probably. So yeah, I like all 4 of them. I can count. And yeah, those were fun. I'm glad I did Rolodex cards. I've never done, used the Rolodex cards with my Christmas crafting before, so that was a lot of fun. I know what gave me the idea was the guest checks that I did last year, and I was like, those are so cool. I need to do that with other ephemera that I use in my journals. Just go ahead and decorate some like the Rolodex cards and the, other things, the bridge score card, sheets and things like that. So I have some red. I think I have some plain red. There's a little something on the front, but not much. Some plain red bridge tally cards, not the score sheets, but the tally cards. I'll have to see if I do, and if I do, I'll come back and do a little decorating of those, because those are so cute, right? And they already have a red background, and you can make your own little, fold some paper in half and decorate your own, but it is fun to decorate the actual things if you have them. So I'll come back and see if I have some of those and do some of those with you, but I really like these. I would like to do some more. I don't know if I'll have time this year, but that was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it too and got some ideas and were inspired. So I will see you all. I feel like I'm in the middle of my table, but I'm not in the middle of my camera. I know. I'll move them over. There you go. I hope you can see everything. So thank you for watching and being with me today, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.